including the Congresswoman, many of them went to see on Saturday. I have just come from the University Medical Center, just a mile from here, where our friend Gabby courageously fights to recover, even as we speak. And I want to tell you, her husband Mark is here, and he allows me to share this with you. Right after we went to visit, a few minutes after we left her room and some of her colleagues from Congress were in the room, Gabby opened her eyes for the first time. Our hearts are full of thanks for that good news, and our hearts are full of gratitude for those who saved us. We are grateful to Daniel Hernandez. Daniel, I'm sorry, you may deny it, but we've decided you are a hero because to the men who tackled the gunman as he stopped to reload. Petite Patricia Misch to wrestle away the killer's ammunition and undoubted her soul tonight. We are grateful for the doctors and nurses. found not only on the fields of battle. They remind us that heroism is not training or physical strength. Heroism is here, in the hearts of so many of our fellow citizens, all around us, just waiting to be sung, as it was on Saturday morning. Their actions, their selflessness, poses a challenge to each of us. It raises the question of what, beyond prayers, expressions of concern, is required of us going forward. How can we honor the fallen? How can we be true to their memory? You see, when a tragedy like this strikes, it is part of our nature to demand explanations, to try to impose some order on the chaos, to make sense out of that which seems senseless. Already, we've seen the national conversation commence, not only about the motivations behind these killings, but about everything from the merits of gun safety laws to the adequacy of our mental health system. And much of this process of debating what might be done to prevent such tragedies in the future is an essential ingredient in our exercise of self-government. But at a time when our discourse has become so sharply polarized, at a time when we are far too eager to lay the blame for all that ails the world at the feet of those who happen to think differently than we do, it's important for us to pause for a moment and make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. Scripture tells us that there is evil in the world, and that terrible things happen for reasons that defy human understanding. In the words of Job, when I looked for light, then came darkness. Bad things happen. We have to guard against simple explanations in the aftermath. But the truth is, none of us can know exactly what triggered this vicious attack. None of us can know with any certainty what might have stopped these shots from being fired, or what thoughts lurked in the inner recesses of a violent man's mind. Yes, we have to examine all the facts behind this tragedy. We cannot and will not be passive to such violence. We should be willing to challenge old assumptions in order to lessen the prospects of such violence in the future. But what we cannot do is use this tragedy as one more occasion to turn on each other.